Season is officially upon us, and I thought that we would do something a little bit different tonight. So it is a Friday, but we both kind of wanted a cheap night tonight and a night in without any alcohol, and just something a little bit different than just, you know, sitting down and watching something on the TV, although that probably will still be part of our evening plans at some stage tonight. But I thought that we would do a little Halloween inspired evening in. So basically a whole bunch of Halloween, like basically random Halloween activities that is just gonna mix things up a little bit compared to what we usually do if we're just deciding that we're gonna have like a chilled night in at home. So I'm just about to start getting everything set up. I basically want to like change our kitchen island into our activity station for the night. So I want to get that all ready before Stephen gets home from work. So yeah, let me show you what we picked up first of all and what we're going to be getting up to this evening. Okay, so no particular order. Let's just go left to right. First of all, we've got some cupcake mix. Now, we are actually not going to do this like vanilla frosting on the top or like this, I don't know what, I'm assuming it's vanilla, yeah, vanilla cupcakes. We instead, or I instead have bought, let's come over this way, this orange icing. So we're going to try and make pumpkin themed cupcakes. So we've got orange icing for that. And then I've also got these little icing gel patterns, which actually we already had from when I used to bake quite a bit. So there's a green one and a black one in there, so we can do like pumpkin decorations with that. Then next we've got some strawberries and this white chocolate, and basically what we're going to try and do is make some chocolate covered strawberries that look like ghosts, and it'll be interesting to see what I'm explaining to you guys and whether or not it actually looks like the inspo that I've seen on TikTok. Next, we've got these pizza bases. I feel like you've probably seen loads of people do this, but we're just gonna make some Halloween themed pizzas. So maybe like a little pumpkin or a ghost shaped pizza. So just got some dough balls. I know usually I make my own pizza, but I just figured it gets really messy, honestly, making your own pizzas. I just figured we'd do this time just to make it a bit easier, and we're not fussed about it being super healthy tonight. Then to go with that, I just have some, this is not that interesting, but just some toppings, and then the cheese is still in the fridge. Then next we've got some little arts and crafts. So I bought these little mini pumpkins. Sorry, how cute are they? I thought that these were gonna be bigger. This is the only thing. Sorry, that light's probably a bit annoying with all the shadows. But yeah, I thought that these were gonna be bigger. So initially I picked just these up for us to do one each because I didn't wanna go buy ginormous actual pumpkins from the shop like I've seen other people do. So I thought, oh, I'd just get little ceramics, but they were pretty small. So I decided in the end as well to pick up some canvases. So, because I didn't want to just like get all the paint to go to waste. So I'm thinking maybe we can paint some sort of Halloween themed here, and we'll do it like a little competition as to who can do it best. And then to go with that, I got Kmart's finest kids paintbrushes and paints, because you know we didn't need anything fancy. And these are literally like for these two paint and paint brushes, it was like 10 bucks, so I feel like that's so cheap. Then just got a pizza cutter, not that exciting. This is just like a tablecloth so that when we're painting we don't get paint all over this counter, because I don't know exactly what material this counter is, but it's so bad for if you get something on it, it takes ages for the stain to go. Like I don't know why, and it's like no cleaning products will do anything to it. The stain just like fades over time, so there must be like just something to do with this material. And then I just got some popcorn for us later. Stephen likes the sweet, but they don't seem to do just sweet popcorn over here. So anyway, I got me the salted and him the sweet and salted. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we've got activity wise. So yeah, let's get everything set up and ready to go. Okay, we're all set up, ready to go. I'm actually super excited. I feel like this is gonna be fun. I don't know how much this is actually Stephen's vibe, but I feel like he's doing it because I want to do it. But yeah, we've got everything set up. Luckily for once, I actually read the instructions before we go to cook, because it says that these dough ball things, you've got to leave them to rest for a whole hour. So I reckon we'll start on pizza first so that they can be left to rest whilst we do one of our other little activities. Now, obviously, like I said earlier, we've done this on, I would actually say this is pretty budget. Like we've not really bought anything that expensive. Some of the baking stuff like I already had, and then it's really just like I said, the paints and the paintbrushes were like 10 bucks. The canvases were like $5. The pizza ingredients, like we would have had to buy dinner anyway. So I feel like actually it's probably a pretty cheap night. I'd say we spent less than, I would say like less than $60, which I don't think is too bad. Probably, if even that, to be honest with you. But it did make me like, as I was looking through YouTube and I was like looking to see if anybody else had kind of done a video similar to this, and I couldn't find anything. And I feel like, especially in Australia, right, all of the videos I did find were like, oh, cozy fall or autumn video with Halloween things. And like here in Australia, it's obviously spring now. So like it's really hot outside. It's like 25, 26 degrees today. So it's not cozy and full vibes here. So yeah, but yeah, this is just what we wanted to do. But it did make me excited for like one day eventually when I've got my own house and things like that, and you can actually buy decorations and make everything look so much more festive. Because I feel like this point in our lives that we're at, where we're in an apartment, like we're in a one-bed apartment, like it's not massive, you can't, you know, A, we definitely don't have space to be storing Halloween decorations, and B, I feel like we're just at a point in our lives where all of the spare money I have is going to experiences. So either doing things with friends or going on holiday. So, and we've had a pretty expensive month, to be honest, in terms of booking holidays, but that is a conversation for another video. But yeah, anyway, that is enough chatting. I'm about to go and grab a shower and come back, probably put some pajamas on and get ready for a nice cozy Halloween night in. So we have just rolled out these pizza bases. So it says we've got to leave these for an hour. So we're just going to leave them sitting there for an hour. And I think the plan is we're going to do the baking stuff first, because the cupcakes, they need to cool before we can put the icing on them. And with the strawberries, the chocolate will need to harden again when we make the little strawberry ghosts. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on all of that. So next step is we've got to melt down our chocolate. So I'm just going to break this up and stick it in the microwave. Oh, that's nice. Good thing we got lots of strawberries and chocolate left over. So the cupcakes are baking, the strawberries are cooling, and we have, oh, the bowl is hot, a good bit of chocolate left to get through, and a lot of strawberries left. Good planning on my behalf. That is good. Maybe the next time we do a come dine with me, this could be our dessert. Melt chocolate and fruit. I feel like I haven't painted since I was a kid, so I don't really remember how to. What? You painted that? Oh yeah. Is it paint that? Pink's very interesting. You're doing pink, I feel like I'll do purple. This is really dark, you guys. Okay, so we're taking a break from the painting because we need our paint to dry before we can do our next layers, and we're going to try and get started on these pizzas. What happened to the strawberries being for dessert? There's 4 left, and the 4 smallest ones. Okay, flour the surfaces. We got our dough. Now for who can make the spookiest pizza. Are you taking my flour? What is it? The fries and pizza shops do? I don't know. So this is where we're at before we put the pizzas in the oven. We've got mine, which is meant to be like a scream, I guess. But the thing is, I want to put more chorizo on my pizza because I actually want to have more chorizo when I actually eat it. But for aesthetic purposes, this is what I look like. This is what mine looks like. This is also so much harder than I feel like it should be, or people make it look. Steven's is kind of like this way round, and it's meant to be a ghost. But it looks questionably like a ghost with your chorizo on it as well. So anyway, these are about to go in the oven, then we're gonna finish some of our painting. The cupcakes are out of the oven, so they need to be iced, so we've got lots going on. I'm happy I ended up not having a shower before we did this because I am absolutely covered in flour, probably a little bit of paint as well. But yeah, I'm gonna finish our activities and then we'll get cleaned up afterwards. This is where I'm at with my little pumpkins. I basically just painted the whole thing purple right now, and then I was trying to paint little ghosts, but because the purple paint was still wet, the white ghost was not working out very well. So we're gonna give that another little try. Also, I feel like on TikTok and things like that, people make these things look so easy. This is much harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not a very creative person. I also I feel like I'm trying to draw ghosts. I don't even know what a little ghost should look like. Like, what does it end? What is its little, I know it doesn't have legs, but what does its little end look like? Finished product. So we've got Steven's ghost and my, I said scream, but I feel like it looked a little bit more like an alien than scream. So let us know in the comments who you think made the spookier pizza. So we just finished our pizzas, and they're not actually as good as normal pizzas that I like to make, but they were still good. We're both stuffed. I feel like we both ate so many chocolates and strawberries before we had pizza, and it's getting quite late, and I feel like we've still got to finish, well, Steven's finished his pumpkin. I've still got to finish my little decorative pumpkin. But right now I need to ice these cupcakes, and it's been a long time since I've iced cupcakes, and I actually bought pre-coloured buttercream to make it a bit easier, but I hate trying to get the buttercream into here. So that is the first task, and then the next task is to try and actually ice these cupcakes. So cupcakes are currently iced. They are looking very messy, but we're going to stick them in the fridge so that when they come out of the fridge, we can try and make them look a bit more like pumpkins. Cupcakes are in the fridge. Our strawberries are out. It looks like the chocolate is hard now, so we're going to turn these little chocolate covered strawberries into ghosts. Just finished icing all of these little ghost strawberries, and they are so cute. The one thing I think though, I think that they should look more sort of like this one and this one, rather than like the ones that have got like a little bit of white chocolate that kind of tails down, rather than these ones that are just sort of like sat in their own little puddle. But I'm sorry, but they are so cute, and these are actually so easy to do. It's actually a few days later. It's Monday today, and I did not close off the video. We basically got to the point where it was really late, and we definitely tried to cram in way too many activities. We didn't even end up painting the canvases because genuinely we just ran out of time. We also didn't watch a Halloween movie, so yeah, we definitely tried to fit too much in. Everything took way longer than I expected to, but we had the best time. The cupcakes are delicious. The strawberries are unreal. Like, I feel like I'm gonna start just making chocolate covered strawberries as like a snack to have in the house because they are delicious. Anyway, I wanted to just jump on, close this video up, but firstly, I thought I would show you our finished pumpkin products, and you can tell me whose is better. So this one is Steven's. Now, he asked me to guess what this is, so see if you can guess what this is and leave it down in the comments, but yeah, it's meant to be a donut. I don't think it looks like a donut, but I can see kind of, you know, he tried to do the little sprinkles there. And he actually got way more into this than I thought he would. And then this was mine. So I went for a purple pumpkin with all of these little different things on them. And then this was going to be a Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. But I have not yet finished him, so I doubt he's going to get finished. But yeah, this is what mine look like. So yeah, have a vote, see who you think is best, and that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and I shall see you next week.